all know that everybody has a disability. Whether you don't have a disability or not, there's always going to be a 100% chance that you're not going to be perfect. And there are some people who are religious and think that
was really close. That was back and forth, back and forth. That was so good.
Well, my opinion is that not everything about the world is perfect. And if it was, it would be probably that's just my opinion. But don't be a hater and come and bombard me with stuff like, oh, you're ridiculous, you're a lie, blah, blah, blah. That's not the point. I'm not here to be discriminated just because of something I said that you may not agree. Because I really don't care. Because I believe what I want to believe, and I can think however I want to think. Yes, I care about your feelings, I care about your opinions and stuff, but when it comes out to the end of the day, I'm going to say what I have to say. And I may sound cold or heartless or whatever, but it's really not that. It's just that sometimes you gotta have this extra tough skin about you, where sometimes you just can't let people get things to you. So sometimes I put this demeanor like, I really don't give a crap right now, because guess what? Life's not perfect, the world's not perfect, people aren't perfect, situations are not going to go the way you want it. Because if everything was a perfect picture, we'd all be deprived of learning experiences. Which is exactly why I think the world's not perfect. If you want to experience things and learn how to learn from your mistakes, then the world isn't really perfect. How can you be perfect and not learn something new if you, let's say, fail, or maybe not even do it right? That doesn't mean the world hates you, it doesn't mean that you're a failure, it doesn't mean any of that. It just means that there's a time and place where there's going to be an experience that requires something. So, people with disability have personal thoughts. Whether they can say them or not, they still have personal thoughts. They may not be able to express in words or even in actions. Maybe they don't know how, or maybe they do. And it depends on whether or not you come from a background. It can also pertain to that background. So let's say like I was brought up to believe that mistakes in life. Let's say another friend of mine, I have a friend. They were raised and taught that if you mess up, then you're a failure.
I just got kicked out.
What? So it would be the fact that
oh, you know what? I know what did it.
Everybody has a background. So even though you have a different background, different lifestyle, living situations, there's always going to be a day where, or a time, where not everything is as perfect as it seems. So saying that, oh, I have a perfect family relationship, or I have a perfect family relationship with my parents, my friends, my community around me, and I get along with every single person right now, that is a red flag right there. You are not able to get along with every single person, because that's not realistic enough. And honestly, that's not even like a reality. That also becomes a problem because that person may have only known how to be perfect. And if they mess up, they're not perfect. But being perfect isn't about being...
Exactly as I showed you.
I have no idea who that is. Where is that?
Other way.
Hold on a second. Hey, Paige,
Yes.
did someone send a friend request to you?
On my way. Oh,
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, because somebody just randomly
What
gave
was
me
her name? No, I don't know that.
God.
This is how Taylor started learning.
That's tight. Where did he go with that? Right around.
This is so difficult.
So, on my way back to the conversation I had with interesting video that I had to make. Game, whatever. So, I have 5
Alright, so now you can practice.
Do that again.
So you're gonna be looking for people.
somebody with a disability, whether it can be mental,
And so they'll
physical,
tell you up
or
here when the store opens, and then once the store opens, you'll run in there and you'll look around for people. And you wanna watch out for people that are moving.
I appreciate it. Whether we're able to comprehend it or not, whether people are speaking up for
They
it.
do have a YouTube video.
And people don't understand, like, oh, why does that person
Something back here to
have a lame leg, or why does this person's face look disfigured, or
I can't run.
why does this person act the way they do, or even like
Did you already make it through?
sometimes even like little things like the way they dress, the way they talk, walk, how they act, interact, and all that stuff. But you know, we shouldn't have to worry about what our appearance looks like,
Alright, Nick, where are you?
whether we have a physical or disability or
What team?
a form of what people would say like a defective part of their body. But maybe it's because they were born that way, or they had an injury that turned it to be that way. And there's a lot of things people do and say and judge us for, whether they think they know us well or not, and even if they're complete strangers, they think like, oh, well, she's whatever. They're thinking like, oh, she's limping, there must be something wrong. Or whatever else in the world. But, so, sometimes the world isn't always as nice and kind as we want it to be. There are pretty
What's up, Stace?
pathetically considered selfish people. There are evil people. There are people who are greedy. There are people who don't give a damn in the world about anybody but themselves. Like, it's just, the world is not perfect. The world is never going to be perfect. And even though we think that the world may be perfect someday, it's never going to happen. We will hope to be put in a different sanctuary place when we die, and hope that that place is perfect and things will be perfect from there. As long as their soul isn't tainted or anything, it should be fine. So yeah, being discriminated is not a favor for anybody. They do not like it. I don't like it. They don't like it. He don't like it. She don't like it. They don't like it. So, discrimination could be the color of your skin, how tall you are, how short you are, how much you weigh, if you look heavy set or skinny or thin, or pencil sticks thin, or 200 pounds.
What is it?
Somebody is going to discriminate you for not having an ideal body that people want to foresee or want to see or want to
We're gonna find it.
fantasize in their dreams about. Not everybody's going to be that way. There's all types of body types, and even though I've seen some crazy body types, I still can't figure out, you never think of it. It's kind of like a cartoon where people exaggerate people's body. Or just the character itself. They're just
What is it?
doing that over.
What'd you do?
Just
And it's closed.
overly do it.
Where'd you find?
I'm tired.
You find those by the hour.
The point is, we should be loved for who we are, and loved for the way we are, and not because
Yes, it's open quickly. And it's closed.
someone wants to control your
I'll
life
wait for you.
to somebody else. disciplining yourself, or maybe you're the one that's sabotaging yourself, and you're like, well, if I don't do this, I'm not going to be perfect. If I don't do this, they're not going to like me. You know what? Who cares what they think? As long as you know who you are and what you want to do and what you believe in, no one can take that away from you. So no matter how hard the world feels like the world's against you, the world feels like it hates you and that there's nothing good in life, and know that. And if they were gone, people would feel bad, but if you were gone, people would feel more sad than happy. Live a life to the fullest as long as you can, as for as much as you can. As long as you don't take drastic measures to cut off that lifeline that these people may have hurt your feelings, may have bullied you, may have. But what's the reality of really losing a person in life? It's very
Nick's having a hard time.
Give me 1 second.
difficult to have to deal
Amanda's
with.
recording.
And as much as we would want them to feel bad for that and make it feel like it was all their fault, that they're the ones that this is why it happened. Circumstance.
Ready up, guys.
It's not gonna solve whether you're basically running away from your life that you wish you didn't have to have. And that's a lot of people think that they in the lifeline that they can be free, but nothing's such a thing when there's a physical and mental probability of the cause. So even though you want them to hurt, you always want them to feel horrible for their actions. You're running away from them. You're not, you think you're taking the easy way out, but you're not. You're just gonna make other people who did care about you, family, friends, very close friends and family will miss you dearly. And that tends to perfection. People, if I don't do this right, if I don't do this, if I don't do that, they're not gonna like me, or I'm not perfect enough, I'm not good enough, they don't pay attention to me enough, because that's just a thought. And opinions
Maybe I'll swap the match. I think this one is around, but we'll see.
So, considerate of the people around you. Be cautious and be generous and be grateful.
I noticed how you were moving around. You were very good. So now this one should have more people. I kind of changed the settings on
You would rather than have in your life
1 second.
miss
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
somebody who may have wanted to end their life.
Okay, so same exact thing.
So, because a person or a child, teenager or toddler, the body can only handle so much pressure, so much disappointment, so much horrendous things happen to them. And your body just wants to naturally block out that stuff. So maybe there was somebody who told you a memory you don't remember because maybe it was too painful, and your body just shut it away and stuffed it in a filing cabinet and locked it and can't get back into it. Because your brain and your body is just trying to say, I don't want to feel hurt again, I don't want that to happen again. And I don't, but it can also affect the way that child person grows up. It could affect their life, it could impact their friendship with people, it could really hurt their self-esteem. It could be a disability that they may have, or a trauma, or a traumatic, what do you call it, PSD, post,
Yes, I think if I can.
I can't say it. But basically, a traumatic event that happened in your body just wants to block that out. So, people are easily anxious or uneasy or impatient because maybe even though they don't remember something like bullying as a child happened, but it's because your body is trying to say, hey, I don't want to feel this no more, I'm going to lock this away until maybe someday I run towards it again. So in all reality, life sucks. Because there's gonna be people there who's not gonna like you, people are not gonna get along with. Maybe they'll even try to ruin your life, or try to get you in trouble, or try to do something so dumb that they stoop so low to be acting like that. You know, it's just like, it's either you're nice or you're not. Either you're friends with them or you're not. There's no sometimes in between. You gotta just keep going with what you're going with, and if you know it's going right and it's going well. Oh my gosh, I keep getting these random people inviting me. People keep randomly inviting me.
I know how I go on my Xbox.
Would you like me to change your privacy settings?
Hello?
Yeah, let's go.
Got it?
You are so welcome.
Hey, is that like a family reunion in the background?
Facts. What's happening?
No.
Okay, what's
So,
happening?
just other gamers in the room.
Okay, we're in.
Yeah.
Look away. I like that.
It's just other people playing in a game room. See, so people also don't
Are you
appreciate,
being here at the lunch break?
people think they have to
Yay.
explain everything to them, and then people are disrespectful and just do all this stuff. But it doesn't hurt my feelings because people like to want answers, and they may not like the answers, so they get kicked. Because I don't have to give them an answer. I can just say we're in a game room with a bunch of people, and that's all I can say. Because it's none of their beeswax. Whether I say, oh, it's a bunch of people, you know, doing this, and that. This is family, family. None of that. This is, you know what? I don't have to say what I don't have to say. So if they have a problem, that's on them. If they don't want people joined, then they need to stop requesting people to join their party. But back to discrimination. So this is what I see as a discrimination because people judge you for having background noise, and they're like, oh, well, that must mean that you're having a family reunion, or, oh, you're just ridiculous. We don't want you on our team because you won't tell us why. So I have to explain nothing to y'all. It's not that I don't care. It's just fact, literally facts. And this video is going to be a very long video because I'm just doing nothing but rambling. But, yeah, I would say getting removed or kicked out of a party is discriminating to me because they don't know what's going on in my life. They don't know, and I don't have to tell them. Again, I don't have to tell them anything because it's none of their beeswax, it's none of their business, it's none of their. They don't need to get all personal and be like, oh, you have family reunion. You know, it's really none of your business. You can talk crud all you want, but at the end of the day, who cares? If you want me to join your party, what does it matter what my background sounds like? Shouldn't matter. If you're there to add me into your party and play a game, why don't you just play a game and not worry about the background noises? If you can still hear me, that's all that matters. But I'm not going to sit here and be discriminated by the facts that I don't have to tell you any personal information that might be sensitive to others that I will not say, because it's really none of your business. Because if you have a problem, you can report me, you can do whatever you want, you can ban me. I don't think it's gonna work, but you can do whatever you want. But like, this is me like calmly raging right now because people don't understand that other people have lives over an intercom or a microphone or whatever. They're gonna hear background noises, they're gonna hear music in the background, they're gonna hear maybe screaming in the background like there's a bloody murder when there really isn't. But people don't understand that. Like, why does my background noise have to matter? And why do I have to answer the question is, like these people just said, you're having a family reunion, why does it matter? Is it really any of your business? Why does it matter to you? Is it like I'm talking to one of your family members? I don't even know you. You're gonna add me randomly to a party. do not worry about what is going on in the background. Only worry what's right in front of you and what your purpose of that person adding you to mean. Like, there's no point into it. There's no reason. It's ridiculous, and I think it's petty. And yeah, maybe they have a good reason to kick me out. Maybe they don't like background noises. Maybe it's too loud. Maybe it's too much. And whatever it could be, at the end of the day, it does not matter. So that's it for this video. I'm sorry I did more talking than playing video games, but I'm going to do another segment on friendship. And I'm going to start it off, I'm going to end this video with, which we should
Trying to get an email sent so that way I can get the games purchased.
Thank you for listening to my ridiculousness. I think it's ridiculous, silly, dumb, I don't care. But yeah, so you guys have a good one, and I will see you in the next video. Or
There you go.
And then I had like
bye.
4 meetings.